Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Virgo that runs from the new moon on the 10th of March 2024. So, going to shuffle your cards and just going to lay down 10 cards on the table. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, it really helps it to grow so I can do new videos for you. There's also a bell icon as well, so you get instant notifications, and please also leave comments as well, just to let me know how I'm getting on. So, let's just lay down your 10 cards on the table and then see what comes up for you. So, let's have a look. So, the first card is in the here and now, the present situation. What's going on around you at this time? And the card I get is the Five of Wands in the reversed position. First thing I get with this card is confusion. Okay, you're very confused around a situation. Okay, I mean, this card can be seen in one of three ways. Upright, anyhow. It's number one, it looks like there's some people fighting here. Yeah, or are they playing a game? Or are they trying to build something? Okay, so that's where the confusion lies. But since it's in the reverse position, there's a strong sense that things have gone from bad to worse and from the frying pan and into the fire. Okay, everything is kind of sort of being thrown up in the air here. Okay, it's like you're wanting more clarity here around a situation. It's like not being able to see the wood for the trees. Okay, there's a strong sense of the need to just step back from this situation. Okay, the feeling here is that you've been in the thick of things. Okay, it's time to take a rest. Okay, it's time to step back because there's a strong sense of you churning up inside. There's a lot of inner conflict, but also conflict on the outside as well. Yes, there's also like this element of game plan as well in some respect, but ultimately it does show growth and expansion here for you, but that won't happen until you step back. It's a bit like you've got a plant, you keep watering it. Okay, the plant's just going to die, so you need to step back, come back every now and again just to water the plant, but not constantly. Something's come to an end here, or come into an end, and it may well be that you just need to admit that to yourself. There's very much this feeling of burying your head in the sand, very much being in denial around the situation, but there's a strong sense of it being dead and buried. There's no going back. I mean, look at the card. It shows his body with 10 swords piercing it. It's nothing to be alarmed about, but it's more about moving from this stage and into a new one. But there's a lot of blocks at the moment, okay? And these blocks are caused by you being too much in the thick of things, okay? You need to step back. So in the past, come to the present, I mean, the sun in the reverse position. I mean, the sun is the best card in the pack. You can't get a better card, but it's in the reverse position, okay? So it's like this opposite energy, which I get here. There's been a lot of sadness. You know, happiness has turned to sadness and laughter has turned to tears. Often it can be about a divorce, or it can be about the end of a long-term relationship, or just sadness in general. It might have been around a recent passing, okay? This happiness seems to have been sucked from you, okay? But let's look more forward in the coming months and just see what's coming up for you. Wow, I'm pleased. The Emperor, okay? The Emperor card is very much about stability, okay? It can be improvements around a work situation, a money situation, around a relationship, gaining more certainty, gaining more security, or even commitment. In fact, everything seems to happen at the same time. So in different areas of your life, even though they seem quite separate, it's quite connected in the sense of you stepping back, okay, you seeing what you need to do. And then it's like buses, you know, you wait for a long time and then suddenly three come along at the same time. Everything kind of sort of falls into place for you here. A major card, but it's a very, very positive major card, okay? Some very, very positive changes on the way for you. Yeah, because at the moment here with the Two of Swords, it's an interesting card. This is your gold card, but look at it. You've got the swords, which is the mind. You've got the water, which is the emotions, and also the moon, which is emotion. So it's the heart and the mind. There is this conflict because these are kind of sort of going apart. It's like you're being pulled one way and then the other, you know, like being in that car, you know, having your foot on the accelerator and hand on the handbrake, and you just end up just going around in circles, okay? So your heart feels one thing, your mind is wanting something else, but your goal is to feel more settled. You're wanting more peace of mind, okay? This card reversed would be really nice because it like gives this upside down V, but it's not like that at the moment, okay? That would be your goal, for things to come together, for you to become more settled, but it's on the way, okay? It's on the way. Subconsciously, there's a readdressing of the balance here with the Six of Pentacles. So the feeling here is of you giving, 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 someone taking, taking, taking. Okay, the more you give, you would expect to get things back in equal measure, but no, it doesn't work like that. Well, with this person or these people around you or the situation, you give, the more you give, the more they take. Okay, and guess what? As you step back and focus on yourself, which is shown in the cards, so not being in the thick of things, but just stepping back, not being able to see the wood for the trees, but stepping back, then it will start to come to you. Okay, you're not taking, you're receiving, which is different actually than actually taking. Because taking is negative, okay, receiving is actually very, very positive. So things are shown to come back into balance for you. So the advice here, lovely. Okay, I like this because it's kind of showing what's happening, but there's also some advice here as well. I mean, upright, it's not upright, but I just want to show you the upright version and then you can understand the reverse version which you've got, because I get the opposite energy or the inverse energy. Because you've got two ships, you know, in the ocean. There's a choppy ocean. The choppy ocean can represent a negative influence, obstacle, something that's getting in the way, okay, or someone that's getting in the way. The two ships can be you and a love interest or you and what you want. So there's something getting in the way, okay? You're feeling very unsettled, which is shown by your heart and your mind being in conflict. But since the card is reversed, it changes everything. The water becomes settled, the ships come together. So the advice here is to find that peace within yourself. So your heart and your mind work together, and once your heart and your mind work together, then you just go towards what you want. That ship goes towards that ship and the other ship comes towards you, and you meet halfway. So on the outside, yeah, there's certainly a defeat here. Yeah, I mean, that's very clear from the cards in the here and now and the past. This is just how things are. It's not how things are going to be, okay? So don't worry, because it does show defeat. It's like defeat was taken from the jaws of victory. You had it all. There's a sense of losing it, okay? Your whole world was turned upside down. It's like the world shifted from the palm of your hands and onto your shoulders here. You feel gutted, you know, like putting £100,000 on red but coming up black, but a whole lot worse than that, okay? You just feel gutted, but that's just how things are. And something good can grow from all of this, which is shown actually by the Emperor card. Your hopes and fears is shown by the Seven of Wands reversed. So your fear here is your hopes and your fears. Your fear is that things are going to remain difficult, that nothing's going to change, okay? In fact, you do feel that things are actually getting worse, but as I said, things do often get worse before they get better, and most certainly in your case, okay? So once you go through this difficult period, a bit like that lorry, you know, the driver realises that he's going to the wrong place. He needs to turn around the lorry. And it does cause a lot of upheaval as you kind of readjust your path. You know, it does kind of cause turbulence. You know, once the lorry turns around, then it's full steam ahead. Or like an airplane going to a better place, experiencing turbulence along the way. That's where you're at, and there's better times ahead shown for you. Yeah, lovely card to finish off on, which is the outcome card, okay? I keep getting fours, okay? So I'm feeling, you know, in as little as 4 weeks, you're going to feel a whole lot more settled, okay? Because fours are very much about security and about stability. And this card here, you know, it shows this lovely scene of this couple, perhaps in the countryside. They're waving flowers in the air, okay? So there's a celebration. So there's going to be a celebration around you over the next 4 weeks, which could be around a birthday or some kind of sort of get together. But more than anything, you're shown to celebrate within yourself, because there's going to be some good things happening to you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to like the channel, and to leave a comment. Thank you.